Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. Today we're going to be taking a look at another burn deck. I've recently done a mono red burn, and right after we've done a Boros burn with Lightning Helix in the deck. But for today, we're going to be taking a look at Gruul Burn, which is inspired by a fellow Redditor from 10 of, and apparently it does work pretty well in Best of 1 as well. So I was curious to see whether or not this deck actually performed in Best of 3. So everything in the main deck stays the same. I didn't change anything, although I kind of wanted to, because if you're playing Atarka's Command, there's a really fantastic card called Burning Tree Emissary that goes really well with Atarka's Command. But I decided not to change anything. However, I did go up on a Painland. We do have one more copy of Painland here instead of the Craig Crown Pathway. One reason why I decided to do this is because although Craig Crown Pathway is technically quote-unquote a dual land, it isn't actually a dual land. It can only produce one color at a time. So it can get kind of finicky with having Atarka's Command and Eidolon in the same deck. And at the same time, it is a low land count deck, so if you do get stuck on 2 to 3 lands, putting one of the pathways on green can become detrimental to your game plan. So I played a similar list to this in Explorer, but it was a lot more creature heavy with Phoenix Chicks, Bowman Couriers, things like that, to benefit off of Atarka's Command. But this one is a little bit more on the burn side with Eidolon of the Great Revel, and you're purely using Atarka's Command to get some little bit more damage off of Monastery Swiftspear and Soulscar Mage with the prowess. But if you do start with Kumano Faces Kakazan into something like Monastery Swiftspear, and then you run it with Atarka's Command to follow it up, and if those creatures ever land a hit on your opponent's face, it is almost game over. And of course, we do have the best burn spell in Historic, which is Static Discharge, which ramps up with every time you use it. And to get that extra damage in after you run out of cards, we do play 4 copies of Light Up the Stages to finish things off. Now, another alternative you can play instead of Light Up the Stages is the Electrostatic Blast, or another card that you could play instead of those two can be something like Lelia. But I kind of like this already because we do play Monastery Swiftspear and Soulscar Mage, which benefit off of you playing sorcery and instant speed spells. So although Lelia could be better, Light Up the Stage does allow you to get that extra prowess proc to close out the game. Now, moving on to the sideboard, the author of this deck didn't have a sideboard, so I had to build my own, since the deck was originally for Best of 1. But if you're interested in Best of 3, which I'm going to be playing, these are the cards that I'm going to be playing for this deck. First off, we got 3 copies of Strangle. This is going to be primarily for, is it wizard decks? They have a lot of 3 toughness creatures, which is hard to deal with something like Play with Fire. And it is so vital for us to kill those creatures. But even against other creature decks, if you want to play more of a control deck, you can bring some copies of Strangle versus the creature decks. And then we got 2 copies of Molten Impact. You do want to bring this against Rakdos midrange decks that play Sheoldred, because this will be a way to cleanly kill Sheoldred without having to exhaust too many spells. But at the same time, this is also going to be very good versus other creature decks as well. Then we got 2 copies of Cindervine. You want to bring this versus control decks, affinity decks, and enchantment decks. Then we got 2 copies of Unlicensed Hearse versus Graveyard decks. Then we got 2 copies of Brotherhoods, and we want to bring this specifically versus affinity decks and creature decks that likes to go wide to the point where our creatures can't attack through their defenses, such as the Goblin decks, Elves, etc. Then we got 2 copies of Chandra Dress to Kill versus Rakdos midrange and control decks. And lastly, we got 2 copies of Rampaging Frostodon versus a Goblin deck. But that's going to be it for the intro. I'm pretty excited to try this deck out because I had a pretty nice time even in Pioneer when I was playing with Atarka's Command. I think Atarka's Command is such a sick card, and even against a life gain deck, it can come in pretty clutch, which makes this card very versatile. But before I head on out, if you guys enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll be jumping into some historic ranked games to see how the deck does. And let's hop on over. Alright, we're going second. Pretty nice hand. I'll take it. Chalk Thoughtseize. We're playing against Rakdos mid, I believe. It's probably a Rakdos mid. I think you take Monastery Swiftspear. Unless you have like Fatal Push. Do I want to play with fire? Probably not. Wow, they don't have fatal. They don't have any removal spells. Interesting. Okay. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Chaldred. That is a bit of a problem, I will say. The Chaldred is just gonna kill me. Well, the Eidolon is just gonna kill me. You know what they say? Don't play with fire. I think we're dead. Chaldred's too strong. Chaldred is too strong. Okay, game 2. Rampaging Frostodon. Go. So how do we beat a Chaldred? How do we stop a Chaldred? Do we want a Cindervine? I'll go like this for game 3, game 2. I might have to change the sideboard for game 3 if we get there. This is a pretty fast start. All right. Let's do this. I want to see game 3. I want to see game 3. Okay. I'm not sure if we play out the play with fire here. I kind of want to save it for next turn. Because like they could have Blood Tithe Harvester here. Exactly. I think we combo it off with Atarka here next turn. Deal 3. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Okay, 6 life. Can we do it? Two. All right. This should be game. Nice. We actually got there. Okay. So how do we deal with Sheoldred? How do we deal with Sheoldred? Is it Molten Impact? Is it really Molten Impact? Then we sideboard out like Static Discharge, maybe like that. What is the card? How do we sideboard for game 3? That is the question. I think it actually might be Static Discharge. Is that right? What about Eidolon? Probably not. This might be wrong, but let's try that. Guess it's all right. A land next turn would be really nice. I mean, not land, a creature. Yes, give me a creature. No. I think we just Bone Crusher Giant face and go next. Fantastic. That was actually such a good draw. Love it. So now we can go Chandra. Plus,
this little candle's gonna set your world on fire.
Play the Soul Scar.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
So right now, the card that I'm actually afraid of is a board wipe.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
See what they do? Fatal Push, sure. Wow. Okay, we actually got there. We didn't have to see another Sheoldred. Play first. And that's a keep. You know what? This deck is feeling pretty good. This deck feels pretty good. I gotta say. Wait, what? This guy has a face. This guy's jaw opens from the back. Oh, we got a goblin. Got ourselves a goblin player. It's kind of annoying because they can deny our Bone Crusher Giant. Might have to static discharge that. Just not something I want to do. Man, if I had a 1-mana spell, that would have been so good. This is kind of awkward, huh? It's kind of awkward. I think we'll pass. I think we do have the Bone Crusher Giant here. Even though they can just sacrifice their Skirt Prospector. Or not. Just give me my card, I guess. The reason why I had to do that is because now we have turn 1, I mean 1 mana and 2 mana play. So it's a little bit more mana efficient, I guess. I'm so scared of Kranko on top. I'm so definitely scared. Yeah, so it is a hasty boy. It is a hasty boy deck. How much damage is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage? It's not good enough. But that might actually be the play here. Is to use the static discharge on my opponent's face. I mean, not face. On Goblin War Chief. Although I guess I could have like. Okay, that was a mistake. I didn't expect. I didn't expect it. Did I miscount? I must have miscounted. I must have miscounted. Okay. Well, at least this forces the block. Yeah, hindsight, we could have won. How did I miscount? Math is truly for blockers, huh? Okay, now we just need a land and we win. Or we just win. What is a black for? They're playing a hasty deck instead of the more grindy deck. Okay, so in this matchup, Skewers out, 2 Rampaging Frostdawns, 2 copies of Brother's End, and Molten Impact. Is what I'm gonna play. Just don't know what I should take out. Maybe it's actually Static Discharge again. Because in this matchup, we just want to play control, right? I'm not even sure about Atarka's command. Is it actually Atarka's command? It actually might be. Wow. I think it's actually that. Because, like, we're going second, right? It's not like we're gonna be able to attack through, like, Atarka's command. With Atarka's command, I mean. Also, my hand is just anti-goblin right now. Also kind of scary on my end. I'm gonna be taking so much damage. I wish the pets had, like, one more animation. That'd be cool. Ow, ow, ow. Surprisingly, we don't have a single burn spell. What if they attack? Should I block? I might actually block. No kidding. I think that's a win for me. I want to play the Rampaging Frostnet as soon as possible. Because it's like, this is the best card versus their deck. They pass. They frickin' pass. Is it a braid? What is this? What is this? It was a braid, okay. Taking a bit of damage here. Brotherhood's in, not looking so hot. So what did they grab? Muxus? I think that's totally fine. So we're gonna skip Brotherhood's End. Take a bunch of damage. I'm taking so much damage. What does this channel say? Discard. So I can't even discard, so I'm just gonna play the Soken Zen. Oh, wow. I did not expect an Iron Crack beat. We got ourselves a bit of this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Because of Eidolon, I'm just going to lose, right? Ow. Okay, Eidolon going second is kind of sus. It is kind of sus. Where did I go wrong? I thought we had it in the bag until they played Iron Crack beat. If we cast 2 cards, we're dead. Oh no. Hold up. Hold the phone? Oh god. Why is this so hard? Yeah, I'm gonna attack with Bone Crusher Ant. They'll have to block. With the Skur Prospector, sure. Man, this Eidolon. Yeah, so this Eidolon is about to kill me. See what they do. Aren't they dead if they do this? Because I only take 3 damage. Is there a secret trick that I don't know of? This is 3 damage, right? Opponent? What just happened? Did I actually just sneak in a win? So even if they sacrifice the conspicuous Snoop to play the Square Prospector, I can Brotherhood's End. And Bone Crusher Giant survives. I think that's what they were banking for. But as long as like these creatures don't have 4 toughness, I win. Also, I can just try to look for a burn spell, I guess. Wow. That was actually a pretty tough game, I gotta say. That was a nail biter. Okay, we got ourselves our final boss, and this hand is looking spicy. Mono black? If this is a deck that plays Shaldred, I'll be upset. Just don't play Shaldred. No, not Gifted Etherborn. Not Gifted Etherborn. So it's a mono green, mono black, It's a life gain deck? Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna try attacking. Okay, we need a land though. We do need a land. We also need to kill that Gifted Etherborn. Quick. Giving them too much life. What is that? Okay, these are fine. These are fine. I'm okay with those. Man, where's my land? Okay, that connected. So if I go skewer, skewer, I go to 5, then I'm dead to removal. I think we need to do this. And hopefully we get a land next turn. Force mana sink, and then we draw a land and we win. Not like this. Go to 5. Let's do this. I don't think we can afford to play another Eidolon. I think that is incredibly risky. I think it's probably better to play Soulscar here. I can't take the damage. I need a land though. What is going on here? Think we're dead. We couldn't find the land forever. We could not find the land. We just could not find the land. I don't think we can get out of this. We have to trade Evolve Sleepers. That's rough, man. I so many burn spells just sitting in my hand, not being able to do anything. This is really unfortunate, isn't it? I don't think even if I draw land, we're gonna be able to deal 6 damage because we need a way to trigger the revolt. I mean the spectacle. Yeah, that was really rough, wasn't it? We would have been able to win that had we just drawn a land, but for so long we were just stuck on lands. Feels bad. I think I'll just take out the skewers. And probably say go. Just draw Atarka's command and we're good to go. And it just had to be all not static discharges. It had to be all skewer the critics. It's so rough. So rough. This is great though. Well, so far so good. We do need some burn spells to get rid of their stuff. Like shock would be nice. Play with fire, I mean. What are they thinking? Static discharge? I guess that's okay. I guess they have like fatal push, I guess. There it is. Okay, we're doing okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Boop. Boop. So good. So good. Okay, well, next game? Next game? Should I replace some play with fires with strangle? I think I should. Yeah, I think I should. What about Chandra? I feel like they have so many creatures, though. I don't think I can protect the Chandra. We'll go. Okay, one last game. Let's go. One last game. Beautiful hand. Evolve Sleeper. Sure. Perfect for my Molten Impact. Ooh. Okay, opponent made a mistake there. They should have activated this just to get another toughness. I feel like I should play the Bone Crusher Giant here. Just as a creature. Looks like they have another Fatal Push. Xander's Wake. I wanted them to play another spell, but... I guess it's okay. So if they block, that's fine. If they don't, I get to activate Light Up the Stage. I'm so glad I brought Molten Impact. Okay, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I hope... Okay, this is good. This is good. That's not good, though. They have so much life gain. It's so rough. I'm gonna save the Static Discharge in case I need it. Stop training me. Stop. Hey, drew another Fatal Push. That's her third Fatal Push. Is this it? Yes, it is. We got there. You know what? Very nice deck. Very, very nice deck. I gotta say. That was very satisfying, yes.